Hello, my wellness travelers. This is Dragonwolf. Yes, we have possibly the mic in your face now, just to make sure, since I realize I am a soft speaker, and you may not always be able to hear me. So from this point forward, the mic may or may not be in the picture, and I apologize if it is a little distracting, but I want you to hear me. That's more important. The message is the important thing. And today I pulled some cards for your collective reading. So the good news, and we'll start there, is that it is a new beginning. You have new opportunities, your intuition is moving, and your emotions are heightened, but there's a lot of scary emotions coming up. We have the Ace of Cups. So this card here is letting you know there's a lot of energy flow right now starting. And the end results is transformation. The end result is the magician. And that means that you're going to transform all that I'm about to say into beautiful, wonderful energy. It's transforming, it's growth. But this is why I said all that to begin with, because we have the Ten of Swords, which is an ending, which is good ending, because you've gone through a great deal of turmoil, you've gone through a great deal of stress, a great deal of things that were not necessarily all you're doing, that it is also part of what you're involved in, part of your job, your school, your community. Some of it is you. So let's be honest, some of it is you. But some of it is also your exterior life that is affecting you. And you've been sitting, and this is the Hanged Man, you've been sitting, you've been waiting. It's been kind of swirling around, this difficulty, and it hasn't gone anywhere. But it's been on purpose. This has been a divine reason as to why you haven't gotten out of this intensity right now. Is because it is about new perspectives. It's about learning. It's about observing. There was a lot to see here. And I feel as though this has been going on for, I'm getting the number 3, so 3 weeks back to 3 months back, possibly even 3 years for some of you. And maybe there's one of you about 3 decades, but this is something that's been with you for a period of 3, not 3 days, it's been a little longer than 3 days, and it's been in your past. Now, as we had just talked about, new beginning, okay, new possibilities. So that means that this is going to be finally moving forward. Now, granted, it felt like you weren't going anywhere. It felt like it just was swirling around you and never leaving you. However, there was a reason for that, as I said, but it has been moving. And it has created a great deal of conflict within yourself and without of yourself, meaning in relations to other people. Even if they had nothing to do with whatever's going on, you have not always been the nicest person. You have lashed out. You have been short. You have been curt. You have been distant. You have been emotional. You have shut down. You have distanced yourself, meaning that you physically stopped going out, physically moved away from people, what have you. This created a lot of turmoil within yourself. Again, some of this was self-imposed and some of this is from exterior things, but this is how you have related to it. And this has affected everyone in your life. Now, whether they are a close associated individual or not, this has affected everyone. Everyone has seen this about you for this duration of time. Sometimes it was more intense than other times, but this was happening and people noticed it. You have gotten to a point of complete shutdown and apathy. You're just overwhelmed. You've been exhausted from this, and this has felt, again, like it hasn't gone anywhere. So with this, this has actually been doing is moving you towards your future. So the reason it seemed stagnant, the reason that it seemed like it was just staying in one place was because of the new perspectives. You were supposed to get a new perspective. You were supposed to see not just yourself, but everyone else and everything else in your world, in your life, how this or several things, this could have been several things that were compounding on themselves. And you were supposed to see the networks. You were supposed to see the invisible lines between certain things that were associated with this. This was about moving you forward. That's why this is the card, is your end result, which is it's finally time. It's finally time. It's finally here. You're about to move forward. But again, you have been the whole time. It just hasn't been obvious to you. And so now it is about healing. Okay, this is the Oracle card, the healer. This is about healing. This is not just healing of yourself, but healing of your external life. And the divine is sending healing energy to you. And it's starting now. You will start feeling a little lighter. You will start feeling a little clearer. And that horizon will start getting a little bit more vivid. So this is about healing. Healing from this difficult time. And being tender to yourself. Being kind. Giving yourself grace. Giving yourself forgiveness. And you may need to ask forgiveness from other people. You may need to, if you are someone who follows Jesus, this is a forgiveness moment to ask for forgiveness of your behavior, ask others for forgiveness. And whatever spiritual path that you follow, forgiveness, and I've said this in other videos, is extremely important for your healing and your health. Yes, it makes a difference when you connect with another individual if you've harmed them and ask for forgiveness. Not just say, I'm sorry, but to really be humble in that you've made a mistake, whatever that may be. Maybe you just said something in a harsh way. Maybe you did something and it wasn't necessarily intentional, but because you had been in this emotional place, as we discussed, you may have come off in a non-loving way, whatever that may be. So it is about being tender to yourself, tender to others, and forgiveness is the word. So do that for yourself. Ask for forgiveness from the divine if that is your spiritual path, and also to talk to others that you may have harmed or bruised or ruffled feathers, or just seemed a little bristly as of late. Let them know things have been tough if they are important to you. If you can't say that to everybody that you may have ruffled feathers on, then just say it to the universe that I apologize for whatever my behavior was, and I'm sending that energy out to whomever I may have harmed. And now it's about the fountain. And the fountain is seeing into the subconscious, is seeing into the spirit world, is seeing into water, which is a reflection of self, but also you can see into the water. And there are things that haven't fully been revealed yet, but this is also about that moving forward path. So be open to all the, as we said, emotions coming up, things being shown to you. This is time. We are transforming this time. We are using what we just went through. Using it. This was an important time. Things were learned. Things were seen. Things were done. And it's time for you to use that towards your future. And that's the message today. And I hope that this makes sense to you. And if you need further clarification, you can always reach out to me. You can go to KathyShannonDesign.com and you can make an appointment and I can do a personal reading. You can also reach me at an email. I also have kathysshannondesign@gmail.com. And check me on Instagram. If you want to correspond there, drop me a message there. Because sometimes we need more clarification. Sometimes this is resonating, but we're not fully understanding of the full scope. So please, reach out if you need to. And I love you, and I thank you so much for being with me. And I, again, hope that the mic is not a distraction, but you may be seeing it from now on, off and on, depending, because I always set up my mic and pull it forward, so it might show up, it may not. Anyway, thank you, and I love you.